understand that you guys are wanted to improve your knowledge on the Power BI so that it may help you in your career. That's what I've seen for it, right? Okay. So what do you call this Power BI in general terms? What are the things that in a high level you know about it? Why are you specifically focusing on this Power BI?
To make the analyzing part easy.
Correct.
So
Oh,
visualize the reports, more visualization about reports.
okay. So you have many tools, right, in the market. See, data visualization is a common terminology which is used to comes on top of it, right? And Power BI is one of the tools from the Microsoft Corporation, right? So we can visualize the data in Excel. Why do, for example, I just wanted to compare Excel and Power BI or another tools like Tableau was there. Do you heard about that tool called Tableau? It's another important tool in the market for data visualization. Anybody heard about Tableau? Tableau.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sharing my
had, but
screen.
don't
Oh,
know about.
okay. Right. Mhm. Right. I'm just sharing my screen 1 second.
I just had a question.
Yeah, please.
The link which was shared with me, I have saved the PBI desktop setup and PBI desktop setup 64. So that's enough, right? To save it in a folder.
No, that is actually a source file. Have you? I have to. I will be instructing you how to guiding you how to install the Power BI. Have you guys installed the Power BI? No, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All of you have installed. Anybody who have not installed Power BI?
I just saved the folder. I don't know whether it's called installation or.
No, no, the source folder that Prabhas has already sent to you. You are talking about
Yes.
that is a source folder, but this is a Power BI software that you need to get installed in your machine first of all,
Okay.
right? Right. So for that, let me give you some inputs on this Power BI, and then I'll proceed from there. Right. Right. So this is a small introduction on me. I'm a lead consultant of Excel4all. I have 19 plus years of experience in data analytics. So I do train on these three technologies in my as a full-time trainer: Power BI, SQL, and Advanced Excel from the data analytics part. This is myself. And so when it comes to the Power BI, Power BI is basically a data visualization tool. Okay, so the data which you see it in Excel, or you may see it in some databases, or if you see it in CSV files, it is in the, if you see it in Excel, it is in the rows and columns, right? So it is very difficult for us to get this, what this data it talks about. So for that, what you will do, you might create some Excel charts and then you can project it. That is how I understand that you might have started your reporting, right? So, in very simple terms, the information which is on the rows and columns, that we are trying to project it in a visualization. Okay. For this visualization, they will call it as a OLAP, Online Analytical Processing. Okay. So there are many visualization tools are available in the market. One of the tool is Microsoft Excel. And this is very, you know that in Excel, we have very limited limitations are there. So it can hold very limited data. And the visualizations is also very limited. It is also a Microsoft Power BI product. So next step, when you want to go get a higher data visualization tool in the market, then you will go for the Power BI. Power BI has got the highest market share in the market. Now I'll take you to the slides. And then we'll comes to the data, another visualization tool called Tableau. Okay. So as you know that Power BI is a product of the Microsoft. Okay. And Tableau is another tool which is next comes to the Power BI, which is from the Salesforce. And other data analytics tool are also there. So Power BI is very highest on the ranking. Now in the Power Query, in Power BI, yeah, are you comfortable with this? Slide is visible to you for everyone?
Yes, yes, we are with you.
My voice is clear for everybody and screen is shared for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the Power BI, basically we are going to learn about these three called Power BI and DAX. So these three are separate skill set which will help to build up a dashboard. Okay. The three skill sets, let's see one by one. What do you mean by this Power Query? What do you mean by this Power Pivot? What do you mean by this? We put to work on
Hi, your
what is a
voice is
Power
breaking.
Query? Yeah,
There's echo of your voice.
my voice is breaking.
Yeah, there's echo also.
1 second. Everybody having the same this one? Instance?
Yes.
Is there any
Yes.
echo on my voice?
Now I think it's better.
Is it better now? Hold on for a second. Is it any better right now? Uh, Team,
Yeah, I think
can you
it's
hear me? Is
better
it
now.
any better? Okay, right.
If you can.
Now, what is a Power BI? Can see its definition. Power BI is a suite of business analyze the data and is used to monitor your business and get answers quickly with the rich dashboards available on the every devices. So as I said you, it is an OLAP tool, online analytical processing tool, or they will call it nowadays, they are calling it as a visualization tool. Okay. Now, first let's go for an installation. So Power BI is an open source software which is available for free license. Anybody can download it from the Microsoft stores or the Microsoft website, and then they can learn it, and then they can go for next steps in that. Now, Power BI, everybody should know how to install this Power BI installation, because the reason behind is on Power BI, every month there is a new release on the software. Okay. So always try to uninstall it and then try to install it on your own. Where do you go and install it? Every laptop or a desktop, you might have this Microsoft stores. Okay. So you have to go to this Microsoft stores. There's a right place where to get the latest update of the Power BI software. Now I'll tell you how to install it. So Suraj, maybe you can try on parallelly with me, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So Hope 1 second. Anybody joined newly? Yeah. Hi, good morning, Prashant. Newly joined.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Good morning, Prashant. So I don't know when you have joined.
No, I
Or
joined this
I'm
kind of time. I think
you
Chitrani
joined
joined.
earlier.
Yeah, Chitrani joined recently.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Chaitrani, right?
Yes, sir. Chetrani. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Time
morning, sir.
11 o'clock. Okay. So are you able to did you is there anything can you please introduce your uh,
Your voice issue
Chaitrani
has started
and
again.
hello
There's echo.
Chaitrani? How do I call?
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Huh?
I, your voice is
Echo.
breaking.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second, please. Team, hold on there. Let me hang on and then reconnect it again. Okay. Please stay in the meeting itself.
Sure.
Hi, team. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Hi. Is it any better in the quality of the voice?
Yes, it's better than before.
Okay, right, good. So let me proceed. Yeah, Chaitrani, just can you please introduce yourself mm, about your educational background and what you're doing right now?
Hi, my name is Chetrani. Currently, I am pursuing my master's really soon in business analytics. Hence, I wanted to learn Power BI. As of right now, I currently reside in America, but previously I was in India for like a while, and now I'm here. That's
Oh,
pretty
okay,
much
good.
it. Yes,
Right,
thank you.
okay. Right. Thank you very much. So any prior knowledge, your working knowledge on the Power BI tool you have?
No, sir, but I have used Looker, like Google Studios.
Okay.
So I do like I know how it works, but not Power BI specifically.
Okay, got it. So have you installed it, Power BI, in your
Yes,
laptop
I
or
have
desktop?
installed it on my laptop. Yes.
Okay, got it. So except Suraj, I hope everybody have installed the Power BI in their laptops or desktops,
I
right?
also, sir, I wanted to know, is there any possibility I can download it on a Mac? Because I was
Mac
trying to
is
look
no,
for
no.
options.
Mac not possible. I mean, Power BI doesn't supports Mac.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, only in Windows only we can install,
Okay, sir.
right? Yeah. Right. So, Suraj, just follow with me right now. I will quickly finish up the Power BI desktop. All of you, if you know that how to open the Power BI, go to your search and then uh, in the search bar in the desktop search, you type Power BI. So you can not one second. Let me share my screen. Is my screen shared right now, team?
Yes.
All right. So go to your search bar here, Power BI. Okay, you can see this Power BI. And then when you click on it, it will start opening your Power BI. And all of you check the version of the Power BI. The latest version which I have installed is a November report. So go to the blank report. And here you have this ribbon, file ribbon, home, insert, right? Click on this
Sorry,
help,
I don't have this option. I'm
which
getting other option, Power BI login, Power BI download.
wait. Suraj, for you it will not be available. For others, I'm talking about. Please wait. I will try to install here. Those are installed. Okay. So go to the help ribbon and click on this about. You will be able to see this version. Okay. The latest version is November 2024 release. See whether you have the same version. This is how you can see the version of the desktop Power BI. So we are going to learn this Microsoft Power BI desktop version. So we have to install this one. Everybody having the same version, November 2024?
No, actually, I'm having 2022.
2022. Okay, fine. Right. No problem. Now I will teach you how to uninstall this and try to install the latest version. Okay. So I'm just closing this Power BI version. So again, go to the search and type Power BI. You can see the Power BI. So right click on this app and you can see this uninstall. Right. When you click on this uninstall, you will be uninstalling this the existing version available in your desktop or laptop. Click on this uninstall. I'm just uninstalling now. It will ask you to confirm, uninstall, uninstall. Can you try all of you quickly parallelly with me? Those are installed.
Yes, it's uninstalled.
Oh, sorry.
I uninstalled it.
Right. Okay. So now if you go and type in your search bar Power BI, you should not be able to get the software. This is how you ensure that this is uninstalled. Right. Shall I proceed for installation, team?
Yes.
Same
Now
will be
all
for
of
me.
you in your sorry.
I can do the same now, what you're doing now, right?
Yeah. From now you follow me, Suraj.
Okay.
Right. So go to your search. Click on the search. Type Microsoft Stores. Okay, now you have this Microsoft Stores. Click on the Microsoft Stores. So here in the search bar, you type Power BI. Power BI desktop. You'll get this Power BI desktop app. Okay, click on it.
BI desktop.
Everybody should have this install button. I'm just waiting. Go to the Microsoft Store.
Sir, I'm
And
getting get button.
yeah, get is also okay, no problem.
Okay.
Can you take it one
Okay.
step back? Which one we have to select?
Yeah, just type a Power BI.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now you get this Power BI desktop, right?
Okay.
Right. Sometimes you'll be getting get or sometimes you'll be getting install. Okay.
Ashok, just a minute. Actually, I tried to uninstall it, but the thing is that I'm moving into the settings and it's not getting uninstalled. That is the thing.
Can you go to the search bar directly? No, it's very simple. Go to the search, type a Power BI. You'll get that Power BI app in the start button and go there to the application, right click on it and then uninstall.
Yes, I follow the steps, but it's not getting uninstalled. I thought it was uninstalled, but then I'm moving into the settings automatically. So
Okay. Can you share your screen? Okay.
For
So
me,
before
I'll
that,
have to click on get, yeah?
yeah, for others, okay, you just click on the Power BI desktop and click on the get. Just click
Okay.
it. That's it. It will take 5 minutes to install. That's it.
should I share my screen?
Yeah, already shared.
Just a second.
Yeah, you share your screen, please. I'm
Yeah,
sharing,
sure.
unsharing. Yeah, you can share.
Are you able to see my screen?
Second. Yes, I do see. Right. Ah, all right. Go to the app right here, this side, right hand side, right? Okay, uninstall.
See.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes it will go here. You type here Power BI. Right. Now click on that, 3 dots, uninstall. Click on uninstall again. Right.
So I should click on yes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that message. Yeah, click on yes. Yeah, remove.
Okay.
For others, it is trying to install, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just stop sharing my screen.
Yeah. Okay. So now you go one. Now again you type in your search. Ensure that it is uninstalled,
Sure.
and then go to the Microsoft stores and click type Power BI and try to click on the get button or install. I'm sharing my screen again. We go to Microsoft stores. I take Power BI. Now my installation is completed. You can see owned here. This means it has been installed. It's still downloading. Yeah, it's downloading.
It's done now. We should open it, yeah?
Yeah. Once it's installed, just go to the search again and then type Power BI. You should be able to open the Power BI app.
Installed, open.
Just wait for some time. I will teach you.
Okay.
Any influence on the installing part? It is everybody's desktop is installing, right? Now, for it has been completed. You should see the open button. This means the installation is completed. Anybody any struggle in installing?
No.
Okay. Just, yeah, waiting for your confirmation. So you should get this open button, and from there I will proceed from it. I'll just wait for another 1 or 2 minutes, please. Confirm me once it is done. So always try to go to this Microsoft Teams and then Microsoft Store and then download it. You will be having the latest version. Blindly you can go and download it here.
So every month to uninstall and install it, yeah?
I mean, not necessary. If you uninstall and install, then you will have the latest version and you can have the latest features.
Okay.
Normally I do that. Once in a month I uninstall it and then download it, go to the Microsoft stores and download and do it. Tim, shall I continue? Everybody got installed this, but this button is installed. Everybody got this installed button.
Yes, sir, good.
I got the get option actually, so it's downloading.
Okay, still downloading. Yeah? Okay, okay. Right.
Yeah, and it's taking longer than usual, I feel.
Oh, okay. It should not take not more than 5 minutes. Maybe check your internet speed. Is it normal?
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay. Okay, let just give me for just give some time, 2 3 minutes. And I meanwhile, just listen to me and how I'm opening and checking the Power BI. So all of you now close the Microsoft stores. I'm just closing it. Now go to your search. Again, type a Power BI. You get the Microsoft Power BI desktop app here. You click on it. You'll be opening the Power BI app. Now in this here, you just click on the blank report. This should be your landing page where you have this add data to your report, right? This is your landing page. Now, as usual, go to the help ribbon and check the version. What is the version? You should have the November 2024 is the latest version, latest release. Suraj, do you have this November 2024 version? Hello, Suraj. Others, anybody who could not able to get this 2024, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm checking it now.
Yeah.
Just open. Yes, I got it.
Oh, got it. Team others, can you confirm me back? Everybody have got this November 2024 where?
Yes, I have.
Oh, right. For those who are still downloading, let it get downloaded.
No,
I'll
actually,
take
half
it to
of it
this.
is downloaded.
Still downloading, right? In progress, right?
Yes, yes. I will let you know
Oh.
once it's downloaded.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let it go, let it go. Just listen, others. Everybody listen here now. I'll just take you to some outline on the Power BI, right? So now we have uninstalled it and then we have installed it. Right. Now let's see what all the products are available for the Power BI. Okay. Now we are going to learn Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop is a license-free version. Another product is Power BI Services. Power BI Services is a cloud-based tool which will help you to distribute your reports, okay, as a PDF or a PPT or through a mail. The report that you have developed, we are going to use a Power BI desktop to develop a report. Okay. And then when you want to distribute this report as a PDF or a PPT, then we have to learn the Power BI services. From the Power BI services only, we are going to distribute your report. Okay, we'll talk to about data, but this is the licensed version. Power BI services is a licensed version. There is a cost involved in purchasing the license. For the study purpose, I will tell you how to learn the Power BI services by creating a corporate mail ID. So Power BI desktop for development. Power BI services is used to distribute your reports. And Power BI mobile is there. So if you want to design the report for your mobile, there is a separate Power BI mobile is there. Okay, so in this entire course, we'll be learning about majority of the time we'll be using the Power BI desktop. And finally, we'll try to see how we'll publish it to the Power BI services that develop the report. And then from Power BI services, how do we distribute the report via email, Teams, okay, and download it as a PDF, a PPT. So this is the three products on the Power BI. Now, why do we use this? Sometimes they'll be using the word called business intelligence, or sometimes they will use the data analytics or some data visualization. All the three terminologies are same. Okay. Nowadays they are calling it as a data visualization. Earlier they used to call it as a business intelligence terminologies. All are same. Now this what does this business intelligence and analytics basically are important in the market? What does this say? It helps the business to make a better decision by providing insights. and ability to communicate them to your decision makers. So when used together, they can help the business to gain a competitive edge and improve their bottom line, right? So when you have a large amount of data, okay, millions of data, then looking at it in the rows and columns, it is difficult for us. So what we will do, if you want to get a summary of the data, then we'll need some tools to do that. So one of the major powerful tool is the Excel. And next higher version of the Excel is the Power BI. So the rows and columns of data, we can simply summarize it with the help of the visuals provided in the Power BI as a charts or tables and many other visuals are there. Okay, so it gives you an insight about the overall data. So in the form of dashboard, in the form of reports, right? Now we'll see the distinguish between what you mean by dashboard, what you mean by reports in the later part of the class. Now it helps to improve the decision making. It increases the efficiency. So BI can help business optimize the internal process and increase the operational efficiency and productivity. It identifies the trends. So BI can help business identify emerging business and market trends. It improves the customer experience. So business intelligence can help business improve the customer experience. It improves the employee satisfaction. BI can help business improve employee satisfaction. For example, they can say HR managers used to monitor employee productivity and the labor cost. So these are all some of the advantages of using the business intelligence. Right. So everybody said you are learning the Power BI. May I know why everybody has any one reason that why you have chosen the Power BI? Why not the other tools? Or only Power BI? The question to you guys, all of you, why have you any one reason should be there, right? Why have you chosen Power BI?
Reason is just to save the time and repetition of work.
Right. That's fine. And that's how you are here. But I
And
want to know your interest of learning this tool, Power BI tool. See, data visualization is a common terminology. Okay. Under this, sorry.
As you said, this is a advanced version of Excel and more
Okay.
giving visualized part. That's why it will help us to give work more analysis or which can help to decision making as well.
we
Okay.
got
Okay.
information from Prabhas sir, and then I checked with other friends also. So Power BI was much recommended.
Oh, okay. 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 Got it. Fine. So, um, so the main reason that mm, one of the main reason that you wanted to learn Power BI could be uh, many persons would have given some good impressions on the Power BI because of some reason, right? Now you can see the better reason which you can see it in the screen. So according to the Gartner is a company which will help you to they what they do is it's a UK based company. They will analyze the various tools in the market and they will try to do which tool is doing what type of performance. Okay. So likewise, they have taken the survey of all the tools. Once in every quarter they do it. So according to June 2024, you can see that the Microsoft Power BI stands higher in the leadership quadrant. So that's I have marked this in the Microsoft yellow color, right? So you can see that next to that lies the other tools like Tableau. Tableau is a product of the Salesforce. Okay, other Google Cloud, Oracle. Okay, so these are all the many other tools are there, visualization tools, which will help you to do the report. But Microsoft is taking the highest in the market share. So if someone asks you that why do you learn Power BI, I mean, whatever your answer is also right, but This could be the one of the major contributions. Also, because of this only, this quadrant, Microsoft's Power BI is used almost by all companies right now. Almost say 75% to 80% of the companies, they are using the Microsoft Power BI for doing the reports. It is very flexible. Has got more visualization tools. So based upon the user experiences, they have analyzed this report and given it. Okay. Right. And it is also providing more job opportunities nowadays. So everybody,
It's
next
major
slide.
reason it is.
Sorry.
Actually, this is the major reason to learn Power BI.
I mean, job opportunity, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, they specifically recruit for Power BI developer. There is a role called, earlier it was called as a BI developer. Okay. That they'll try to learn many tools. So in that, many visualization tools you'll be learning there. But nowadays, they're specifically asking Power BI developer. So that is how the market has become right now. They changed. So I mean, the learning the Power BI is actually a right trend and the right skills in the market to get hired. Right. Now, before we go into the Power BI, let's learn about the architecture of the Power BI. Okay. So entirely next 4 days, right? 4 days, 4 hours each day. Then we are going to learn. We are going to work on this architecture. So the data sources, it can be the data that you get it from any company. It can be in external sources. Okay, it will be in Excel, it will be in database, it will be in social media, it will be in a website. So I have just categorized as a data source 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So first of all, we bring in all these 3 data sources into the Power BI. Once you load these data into the Power BI, you will be landing up into the editor called the Power Query Editor. As soon as you load it, you'll be those data will be loaded into the Power Query Editor. Power Query is a separate editor which will help you to do the ETL work. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. The data we bring in from the external sources may or may not be in a right format. So what we do in this Power Query Editor, we do a data cleansing work and the data transformation work. So that is what this Power Query Editor is basically used for. All the junk characters, all the blanks, all the null values. If a column is not having a proper value, okay, everything we correct it into the Power Query. And then we load the data. We load the data into the Power BI desktop. Once this data has been loaded to the Power BI desktop, then we go for next level of doing a data modeling. What do you mean by data modeling? Or sometimes they will call it as a Power Pivot or model view. So here, the data source will be loaded as a tables. About the tables, anybody who have not heard about the tables? Rows and columns, data is in the rows and columns like in Excel. Okay, so you can assume that these 3 data sources for the 3 different tables. So we create a link between one table to another table. We create a relationship between one table to another table. So when we create a relationship, then it is called as a data modeling. The second level part is you need to be comfortable in this data modeling part. So this is a little bit of difficult to understand for beginners. Just I'll try to explain it in a very elementary way. I'll try to grasp it. Okay. The second level is, first level is loading the data. Second level is creating a relationship between the tables. And then we go in for creating the dashboards or the reports. That is called report view. The report view will try to create a dashboard or a report. So there is a difference between a dashboard and the report. I'll tell you the difference. Once you develop the report, as I had said you, you will be able to distribute this report as a PDF file or a PPT file. You cannot do it inside this report file. You have to publish this report into the Power BI services. And then from there, we'll try to distribute it. Okay. So this is the architecture of it. Load the data into the Power Query editor, do the data cleansing work and data transformation work, and then you load the data into the Power BI desktop. This Power Query editor is an inbuilt inside the Power BI. You need not install it explicitly. Okay, you'll learn about it. Okay. And then you do a data modeling. Once you finish this data modeling, you build your dashboards. The dashboard can be on single page, or it can be in multiple page. And then once you complete with your dashboards, then you publish your reports to the Power BI services so that end user can see the report. Okay, let's see one by one. Again, we get the various sources like from the website, from the cloud, database, Excel, and social media. We bring into the Power BI and we create a dashboard like this, whatever you see here. Any questions, team, so far? And the architecture is that method of flow is good for everybody, or any feedbacks is there?
It's going good.
No,
Everything
we're
good.
good.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So it's taking all the types of data it can accept. Yeah.
All the type of data, all the data which is available in an rows and columns in a structured format.
Okay. No, but the source could be anything, like uh, it come from any type of like SAP and whatever the systems
Yes,
are.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And
SAP is
is it
also in a
important that
structured.
it has to, when the publishing part comes, it has to be through this Power BI services?
Yes, correct. Only through the Power BI services. See, I have given it here in the report. The reports that you develop in the Power BI desktop will be a normal file, normal Excel file. If it is an Excel file, you will be saving it as an extension as .xlsx. Right. Likewise, all the Power BI report that you generate, okay, will be saved as a .pbix file, Power BI extension. Okay. So when you want to distribute this report, you have to send this entire file to the end user, where the end user will not have this Power BI software installed in their PC. Then how will they see the report? So sending this .pbix file to the end user is not the right way of delivering the report. So what we have to do, we have to create an interface so that they can look into the website or an intranet so that they can view the report very easily. How can you do it? So for that only they have facilitated the Power BI services. The report that you developed in PBIX has to be published. I'll tell you how to teach you how to publish the reports.
Okay.
So we have to publish it into the Power BI services, and from the Power BI services, these reports are distributed. So from that, it will be easy for them to navigate and see the report as a PDF file, as a PPT file, or you can directly view into the Power BI services itself. You can view the no need to install the Power BI desktop inside PC. Okay. So once if you do that, it will be become a little more clarity. I'm just giving you a high level picture on it. Sounds good, Suraj?
Yes, all good. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Now there are some visuals which is built out of artificial intelligence. Like you can see one of the charts, one of the visuals that on the left hand side is a called as a decomposition tree. It works based upon the artificial intelligence. On the right hand side, you can see the key influencers. So this chart visualization is also works based upon the artificial intelligence. Right? We'll see in the later part of the class these visuals. Right. Now when it comes to the Power BI, Power BI is a business analytics tool for visualization and sharing the insights. We can get hundreds of data sources into the Power Query. We can do a modeling their data with the Power Pivot and create compelling and interactive reports or dashboards, collaborate and share the reports inside and outside the organization. And Power BI helps us to automatically refresh your data. So these are all some of the features of the Power BI. We'll see one by one in a lively. So two components, basically you need to learn what is the Power Query and the Power Pivot. Power Query is a data cleansing tool, and with the help of the Power Pivot, we can do the data modeling and also the dashboards, both. The first thing that we are going to learn is a Power Query editor. We'll see some definitions on the Power Query editor. Sorry, free. Okay. All the data cleansing tasks are recorded, which means certain things that you want to do, undo the things, then you can do quickly with the help of the recorded steps. Source data will not be with a data cleansing task. Power Query is strongly a typed system. It works based upon the data type. We can refresh the data to update the data source. Okay, let's see this one by one. So everybody has got the source data, right? Let me share my screen so that you will also organize the folders like this. See, I have created a folder like this. Okay, weekend Power BI, and I have created a source folder. Inside the source folder, I have stored all the source files. Okay, so these are all the source files which I have sent it. Hope you have received it, right? So can you create a folder Power BI training? Inside the Power BI training, you can create a subfolder called source. Okay, inside the source, you store all these files, all the source files. And create one more folder in the root, a draft. Okay, so you should have two folders under your Power BI training. One is source and the draft. All the Power BI file that we are going to work, we'll save it inside the draft. All the source files, you already save it inside the source folder. Can you do this, all of you? This is a way I have organized. So it will be easy for us in the future also. When you go and look at it, we can see all the source files in the one single folder, all the uh, Power BI files in the draft folder.
I got Power BI sample case study and Power BI desktop setup. So sample case study you're talking about, right? This one?
No, that is this file, case study. The case study is different.
Okay.
This is our case study, right? That is TOC, what we are going to learn about it.
Now, the file which I have extracted, it is Power BI case studies
Okay.
and PBI desktop setup.
You should have this two source files which I have sent, source 1 and source 2, zip files. Do you get this name file?
Source 1, source 2. I'll check it back.
In source 2, you'll be having only one single Excel file, and in source 1, you'll be having some 8 source files.
No.
Everybody having this global super store
I don't
2060?
have this file, sir. I
Yes, I
only
have.
case studies.
You don't have this file. 1 second. Let me check with Prabhas. None of you have this file, right?
I have, sir.
Oh, you have, okay. Others? Can you
No,
check
sample
quickly?
case study I have.
No, sir.
It's under case
Don't
study
check.
folder. Can you open case study folder? Under all the files is there.
Yeah. Can you please
Case study.
check once again?
Yes, I do have.
Sample case study. PBI sample case study. Yes, it's there.
Okay. Can you all try it in the folder, sample case study?
We have Power BI source 1, Power BI source 2, data analysis
Right.
with report, dimension tables, fact tables.
Correct. Those same files. Yes. All the files you put it inside the source folder
In
and unzip
source.
it. Everybody, can you see it in the case study folder?
Source. Snowflake. Power BI 1, 2.
Everybody good so far? Here we have this file Global Superstore 2016, and this is the file that we are going to load into the Power BI and look into the visualization.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See, I have this data analysis with reporting, Power BI contents, 2 days, dimension tables, fact tables, Power BI source 1, Power BI source 2.
Yeah, you should be able to see this Global Superstore 2016 under the source one, Power BI source one zip file. Sorry, into the source 2.
Source 2.
Yeah. Unzip the source 2, you'll be having the Global Superstore 2016.
Yes.
Okay. Shall I proceed, team? Everybody there?
Yes.
Okay. All of you open the Power BI report, Power BI file. This is your landing page. Okay. Now you can see these are all the ribbons, file ribbon, home ribbon, insert, modeling. These are all called ribbons. Help ribbon. Now go to the home ribbon. You can see this landing page. Okay. Here you go to the get data. In this get data, when you click on here, these are all called connectors. Okay. So
Sorry,
it
can you
depends
please
upon
repeat
your.
this?
Sorry.
Can you please repeat this part where you started? I was saving
Yeah,
the
yeah.
files.
I'm just right. I've clicked on the home ribbon.
Okay.
Home ribbon right here. Home ribbon. Click on the home ribbon. These are all
Okay.
called ribbons. Click on the home
Yeah.
ribbon. You should be see this get data. Just below that, you can see the get data in the data group. The data
Okay.
group, you can see the leftmost tool is the get data. When you click on the get data, you can see the connectors. These are all called connectors. So depends upon the source data, we try to use as connectors. Since our source file is an Excel file, okay, I use this first option, Excel workbook, to get connected, to get load the data from the Excel workbook. Okay, Now click on this Excel workbook. It will ask you to locate the source file. Now you have already stored that source file in a source folder. Okay, go to your source folder and select the file. And select the Global Superstore 2016.
Superstores 2016. Okay.
I'm just waiting here.
Source 2.
Actually, Ashok, the thing is that my files are not getting extracted. So I'm trying since when. So I'm unable to select even the file.
Yes, yes, Suraj. Yeah, I'm here.
No, it's Namita.
Yeah, Namita. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the thing was that actually I was unable to extract my files. I'm trying to extract it, but it's not getting extracted. And the thing is that once I'm going and clicking on get data and then select the file, I'm unable to do that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Can you share your screen?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
Are you able to see the screen? So this is the data which I got. Okay. And so when I'm unable to, just extract all of
Right,
these,
no,
if
no,
I,
no. Click on the Power BI source,
yeah,
source 2. Right click on it.
okay.
Okay, you have not installed the zip source file. That is the reason. Okay. Can you install the zip quickly?
Yeah, sure,
Zip
I'll do
source.
that.
Do it parallelly. I'll be with you.
We have to unzip all those source 1 and 2 files, or what?
Yes, yes.
Since source, I had this data analysis with reporting Power BI, then dimension tables, fact tables, Power BI source 1, Power BI source 2.
Hmm.
So this dimension tables, fact tables, Power BI 1, 2, these are into zip folders. So I have to extract all, yeah.
Yes, correct. For
I'll
time being, for today, source file 2 will do.
only
Source
2 I'll
file,
have to extract.
yes, and source file 2 only you will be seeing this file Global Superstore 2016. Other files we will use it in the next week onwards.
Okay. So extract all option I'll use. Right click and extract all, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
Same place here.
yeah, same place. Namita, are you able to Are you able to install the zip software?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Done now? Have you unzipped it?
Oh, no, I'm just working. It's getting downloaded.
Okay, okay. So I will help you, Namita. Let it get installed. Okay. So all of you, can you select this global superstore data 2016 in your get data?
Connect.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Now click on the open.
Sir, please share your screen also.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Right. I clicked on open and I'm landing up here in the navigator.
Yeah, this screen I
And
got.
you should see this 3 worksheets from the Excel file. When you click on it, you can see on the right hand side the preview of the data. Just click on the 3 worksheets and see you are getting the different previews.
Yes.
Okay. Now we are going to load all these 3 worksheets. Okay. Now how do we load it? Now when you click on it, you can see the preview. On the bottom right, you can see the 3 buttons available here. One is cancel, another one is transform data, another one is load. Okay. Now by default, you can see that load and transform data is disabled. The button is disabled. Okay. This is because we need to commit or select the particular data sources which you wanted to do a transformation. So click on the checkbox on the orders, besides the people, and besides the returns. Now you can see the transform and the load data are buttons on the bottom right are enabled. Right. So check all these 3 orders, peoples and returns and click on the transform data. Click on the button transform data. Once you click on the transform data, a new editor called the Power Query editor is opened up separately in your screen. I'm waiting here. See everybody are loaded here. Hope everybody is parallelly working with me, right? Anybody who is not working?
Sir, are we supposed to load the data or transform the data?
Right. So we are supposed to transform the data. Don't do load. Load is different.
Okay.
Click on the transform data. Everybody should get this Power Query editor.
Yes.
So I'm waiting here. Namita, how is your progress on the zip file?
Oh, actually, it's downloaded, but I'm just, giving attention to this so I can do it.
How? Without unzipping, how you will be able to do?
No, I am actually looking at your program till it's downloading, so I can do it.
Oh, still downloading a zip. Okay, okay, right. Right. Navita, just share your screen. I'll tell you. Let me try one more technique to open the file.
Sure.
Without installing the zip file, let me try one thing.
Okay.
Right. So you have downloaded, right? Go to that. Yeah. Double click on it.
Yeah.
Double click on source 2. Wait. Source 2. Double click. All right. Now select this file. Right click.
Okay.
Cut it. Copy it. Copy.
Okay, you're just
Copy
asking
the
to
file.
copy. Yeah, it's not getting cut because.
Double click.
Should I paste it?
Paste it here. Control V.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Why it's not getting? No. Actually, I tried doing that, but it's not
No.
getting.
You click on. No. Go there. Click on the folder. Zip file. No. You click on the zip file. Right click. Right click now. On the file name, you right click. File name. No. File name. There you right click. Wait. Let it get open. Right. Edit it. Right. Now try to do a save as. File save as.
I don't know. There's some issue.
Save it in the folder, in the source folder. Browse. Have you created that folders? Source folder.
I'm not able to see the same folder. I mean, the one I downloaded, the Power BI case studies. I'm unable to use. I mean, see that. Just a second.
That's okay. That is a zip file, right? So since you have not installed the zip
Yeah,
file,
I know that. Oh, just a second. I just.
data dump only you have created. You create Power BI training. You create in your this one. Training. Go inside it. You create on source.
Yeah.
Now you paste it here. Save it here. Right. Now you create a. You save it here. Now in the draft folder, you create a draft folder and save the Power BI file.
Here itself, right?
Right. Now you create a. No, not here. Not here. In the Power BI folder. Now here you create draft. Now here you save this one, that Power BI file. Day 1. You say.
Day 1. Okay.
Now try to import this file. No. File name is day 1.
Okay. I'm so
Power BI
sorry.
file name is day 1. This file. Now you save it as a day 1.
Okay.
You in the bottom right, you have a browse this device. Bottom. Right. Draft. You say day 1. Right. Now import the file. Go to get data and import it.
Correct? Excel workbook,
Yeah.
right?
Click on the Excel workbook. Yes. Source. Select these 3 worksheets. Click on the transform data. Right. Now you are landing up with the we stay here. Right. So everybody, any doubts so far? Everybody
Yes, this
got
draft
the.
one. Where did we create the draft one? In Power BI, we have to create it.
Power BI training folder, root folder. See,
I
I'm
just
showing
extract
again.
get data and then I have transformed it.
Wait. Yeah, no problem. We have not saved the file. We'll save the file. Wait for some time. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody here, right? In the Power Query editor. Right. Now, when you click on this orders, now left hand side, you can see these are all called queries. Order is a query, people is a query, and the return is a query. When you click on the orders, you can see the preview of the data right to it. This is called the preview of the query. Okay. And then you can see on the extreme right side, you can see the query settings. Anybody has got the query settings? Anybody do not get this query settings? If you do not get the query settings, sometimes it will not be loaded. It will be very blank like this. Okay. If you have like that, then you go to the view, you click on the extreme left, you have a query settings. And you click automatically, this options will be available for you, query settings. So in the query settings, the first one is the name. You can change the name of this particular query. Orders. If you want to rename it to sales, you can rename it to sales. Okay, so I'm keeping it as an orders rate. Now, in the below that, you can see the applied steps. This is very important. So whatever the changes that you do here inside this, whether you are trying to replace any text or you are trying to delete any row or column, all the steps will be recorded as a steps. Okay. So since we have seen source, we have imported the source data, we have navigation pane, and then we have other items has been done inbuilt. So each and every steps is available here. Okay, we'll talk about it. And meanwhile, I'll see. Let me try to see how the columns are organized. You can see here the columns are column 1, column 2, column 3, and 4. So I do see that the column names are not proper. I do see the column names are available in the row number 2. And the first row, it is a null row. So I want to remove the first row. How do I remove the first row? The first step is I want to remove the first row number 1. I want to remove it. How do I remove it? I go to the home ribbon. I have something called remove rows. Click on the remove rows. Now you say remove first option, remove top row. From the top, okay, from the top of the result set, how many rows I want to remove? I want to remove only one row. Type 1 here and then say OK. The first row will be removed. And then parallelly, you can see in the applied steps, a step is included here. There's something called remove top rows. If I want to bring back the same row again, then I click on this remove row. In the remove row, I have two options. One is the delete button. And right side, you have seen the star button, which will help you to edit it. Now, I want to do undo the changes, which means I want to bring back the rows that I have deleted. So I just simply click on the delete and then that step is deleted. I got the first row back again. So this applied steps, each and every step, whatever the data cleansing task that you do is recorded here. If you want to do any kind of undo this, then you can click on the delete that particular step. That particular step will be deleted and it will help you to bring back that data of the particular step. Right? Now I'm doing it again. Go to the home ribbon, remove rows, remove top rows. Okay. Number of rows, 1. From the top, only one row I want to remove. Say okay. Can you try this, all of you? And try to undo the steps and see whether you are able to undo it. Are you able to delete it and undo the changes that you have
How do you
deleted?
undo it, sir?
Yeah. You have a delete button in the applied steps. Each and every step You have got the removed top rows. That step is available on the applied steps. You click, you have a delete button besides that the remove top row. Delete that step.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yeah.
Could you just show me once again, please?
Yeah. I'm just removing the step. This one only, undo this only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here you can see on the applied steps here, remove rows is available. Remove top rows, that step is available. So I have a delete button on each and every step. When I took cursor to each and every step, I have a delete that step. So likewise, I click on this delete steps on the remove top rows. Click on delete, I
Okay.
get the rows back.
Okay.
I go to home ribbon again. I want to remove the particular, repeat the steps again, remove the top rows, save one. Click on. Everybody remove the first top row. Right. Now what I'm going to do,
Yes.
right? I do see the column names are available in the first row right now. Okay, in Power BI, Power Query Editor, I have an option of promoting the first row to the column headers, which means I can make the first row as a column headers. Okay, it's very simple. Go to the transform ribbon, and in the transform ribbon, in the table group, you have use first row as headers. So click on the drop down, you can see the first row as headers. Click on the first row as headers. Use first row as headers. So first row will be transferred to the column heading. Try this, all of you. Is everyone? Hello?
Got it, sir.
Have you promoted? Right. Do you need any break or anybody something? 5-10 minutes break? Or shall we continue?
Yes, we'll take a break. Okay.
You
Yeah,
want a break?
please,
Okay.
5 minutes of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, please go for a break and come back. 5-10 minutes. How about it's 10, 12, 30 right now. Can you be back at 12:45?
All right.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll meet at 12:45 then.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Right. Team, I'm back here. See everybody back here.
Yes.
Yes, I'm.
Yes.
Shall we proceed now? Okay. Have you all promoted the column headers? Now you can see the row ID, order ID, order date. Right. Scroll towards right and see whether all the columns has got the right column heading. Scroll towards, you have a scroll bar at the bottom. Scroll towards right and you can see all the column headings has got the right heading. So this is how you promote the headers to get the right column names. Right. Now, go to the other queries like people and returns and make sure that these two are also having the right column names. Okay. So now in the people, I go to the people query and I do see the first two rows is not necessary for me. Okay. So I try to remove the first two rows. As usual, I go to the home ribbon. I click on the remove rows. I say remove top rows. This time I will say 2. Number of rows 2. And click on OK. The first two rows will be removed. And then I do see person and the region is a column name. I will do same thing. Go to the transform ribbon and use first row as headers. Automatically, the first row will be promoted to the headers. And I can see this in the applied steps. That step is recorded here, right hand side. I go for next one. I should do the same thing when for the returns. And I go to the returns and see, I do see the first two rows needs to be removed. And I repeat the same steps for the returns query as well. Okay, you do slowly according to your speed. So click on the returns, go to the home ribbon, say remove rows, remove top rows. From the top, I want to remove 2 rows. So I type 2 here in the remove top rows and click on OK. And then I promote my headers now. Go to the transform ribbon, use first row as headers and transform it. And observe the applied steps. A step is included.
Actually, where I can get the tab for the change type in the query?
In the no, that is what. See, now I have promoted, right? Promoted is
No,
here.
it got deleted from me by mistake. That is the reason why.
Sorry, repeat again.
The change type, no, the option that got deleted from me by mistake. So that's the reason I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Fine. So what you do, repeat the steps again. You delete the steps again, promote headers as well, right? See, for example, now I deleted this change type, right? And promote headers. This also you delete it. Now you get the first row as headers.
No, there are 3, right? Source, navigation, and change type. So I just
Yes.
have navigation. I don't have the change type.
You don't have the change type. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay, no problem. That step is not necessary. If you delete it, that is not going to impact a lot. You leave it.
Oh, okay, fine. No problem.
Yeah, just say remove top rows.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, if suppose we want to delete a specific row, how can we delete that?
Yeah. I'll go here to the orders. For example, you want to delete a null row.
No, suppose in this sheet, if we want to remove row number 12.
A specific row number, then you can select this particular column. Okay, you have a values here. like in Excel, you can unfilter the particular value. What is that fourth record? 13524, right? This record, right? Select this filtering. In the search, you type 13 13524.
13524.
Yeah. So select here. Go to the search it 13524, right? Unfilter it, deselect it, then say okay.
Okay.
This is how you have to remove.
Okay.
Again, I want to bring back that. Go to the apply distance, delete that filtered. Right.
I just joined now. Can you just quickly tell me what?
Right. I have just went to the people and we have cleaned it. First, removed the first two rows and then I promoted the column headers. I've done the same thing for returns. And the people, if you go, this is how it was, right? You can see only this one, right?
Okay.
So now you have to remove the top two rows and then promote the column headers. Third row is a column header, right? So I'm trying to bring the third row to the first row by deleting the first two rows. Go to the home ribbon, remove rows, top rows.
Okay.
Top two rows is deleted. And the first row I'm promoting it as a column headers. Transform ribbon, use first row as headers. That's it.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do the same thing for returns as well. So the first step is you should ensure that all the column names have got the right column name. If it is, sometimes it will be in a right name, so no need to do these steps. In case if you have this kind of irregular column headings, then you can do like this. Sounds good?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, for example, I want to rename this column name. Okay, I don't want this product name. Instead of product name, I want to keep it only product. So I can rename this column name by double clicking on the product name and it will allow you to edit the name, right? Now, instead of product name, I keep it as a product. So you type your new name by double clicking on it and say enter. It will allow you to rename the particular column. Try this, convert the product name to product in the first table, first query, orders query. Any column you can rename it. So I'm renaming the product name to product. Look at the PPT. We have done this. All the data cleansing tasks are recorded and we can do an undo with the help of the applied steps, right? Now, the third record, whatever the task that you do, okay, it is only up to the Power Query editor. And in your source data, nothing will be changed. Okay, that's what you can say. Source data will not be changed or affected while doing the data cleansing task. Now let me go and open the source file and check whether any rows has been deleted or any rows has been column has been renamed. So this is my source file. I open it. This is the file which I have referred into the Power BI. So I go home. Here, this steps, whatever the deleted row is available in the source, and the column name which I renamed recently to the product is not affected here. All of you go and check. A source data at any point of time will not be affected by the changes that you do it in your Power Query. Yes, you can check for other two files as well, orders and returns. Returns and orders. Right. Can you open and check source file?
Yes, it's the same
Right?
as you.
Nothing is changed,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Okay, good. Shall we proceed? Now, the fourth point is the Power Query is strongly typed system, which means it works based upon the data type. Okay, what do you mean by a data type? For each and every column, okay, on top of it, when you click on the right hand side, it will, like in an Excel file, okay, it will allow you to do some filtering work. Okay. One second, please. Yeah, team, I'm back here. Sorry. So now, when you click on each and every column on the right hand side, you can see a drop down. When you click here, like in Excel file, for each and every column, if you want to filter any data, then you can do a filtering here, which I showed you earlier, right? If I don't want 58 to be there in my record, I'll just unselect it and say okay. And then say okay. Those two records will be filtered from this record set, and that particular steps will be recorded here. And if you want to bring back again, delete the step. I bring back. And then extreme left of each and every column, you can see what type of data type is associated for this particular column. Now, since here the row ID has got the numbers, okay, Power BI automatically assigns a data type called whole number to this particular column. Right? So every column has got its own data type. If you want to change, we can change it. Right? Now, 1, 2, 3 means whole number. You can see it is a whole number. So you can see here on the third step, okay, By default, some of you have got this change type by default before removing the top row. This is because Power BI has imported this data, okay, and then automatically based upon the data, it assigns a data type. That is why you can see the change type as a fourth steps in the applied steps. Okay, it is suggesting for sir. If you want to change, you can change. For example, this row ID, I want to change it to some other data type. For example, say ABC is a text data type. So I click here, I wanted to change it to text. So I click on the text. Automatically, it changes from the whole number to the text data type. Right? Can you all do this? Because row ID, we are not going to do any kind of aggregation, which means sum, count, average. Okay. So it is good that we keep it all the non-aggregated data to the text data type. It will help me a lot. Can you all convert the row ID, okay, which was in a whole number and convert it to text? Simply select this data type and convert it to text. Are you able to do it? Change the data type?
Where did you
Yes,
click
done,
that?
sir.
Row ID?
Oh, sorry.
Can you show
Row
it? Show
ID.
this, where this option?
Row ID, when you click on the extreme left, you can see the list of all the data types available for the particular column. On the ABC, right? On 1, 2, 3, right? By default, you will be having the 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Let me do it again. You can see 1, 2, 3 on the row ID, extreme left of
Yeah,
the row
got it.
ID besides. Yeah, click on that 1, 2, 3. You can see these are all the data types commonly available for all the columns. And Power BI has assigned the 1, 2, 3, which means whole number as a data type for this particular column by default by looking at the data. Now, I don't want it as a whole number. I want to change it to the text. So I come to this text, which is at the fourth from the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, I reselect this text, which means I'm converting from whole number data type to the text data type.
Yes.
And the alignment of the particular data will be in the left. Earlier it was in the right. In Excel, you can see the data type. When the number, if you type any number, it will be in the right aligned. If you type any text, it will be in a left aligned. So that is what you can see it here.
Yes.
Have you read about the alignments in Excel? Left aligned text or left aligned numbers or right aligned?
Yes.
Right. The same property you can see it here.
Okay.
So likewise, everybody converted to text, row ID to text. This is how we ensure that you have to ensure all the particular data type for each and every column is in the right manner. This is very important step. Okay. So order ID, I can see it is an alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means what? It has got both text as well as the numbers. So when you have this kind of data, then text data type is the right data type. So by default, Power BI has assigned that ABC text data type. So I'm leaving it as it is. Now, next one, I go to the order date column. Now, when I click on this order date column, I can see a date data type. So it is in the right data type, date. So no need to change anything here. Sometimes you will be getting this date in a left aligned. Okay. So at the time you need to convert it to date. It will be like a date, but it will be in the left side, left aligned. By looking at the date, dates are always right aligned. In Excel, it is a right aligned. So likewise, here also the dates are, I can see it is a right aligned. So I can confirm that it is a date data type. How do I confirm it is a date data type? So when I click on the extreme left of the order date, I can see the symbol. Look at the symbol. Look at the icon. This icon denominates, it is a date data type. Okay. So no need to do any changes here. Leave it as it is. Likewise, I go for ship date. It is a date data type. No changes here. Leave it as it is. Shipping mode, text. So likewise, you check for each and every column, there all the data types are right. So I look at here, looking at the data, it is ABC, customer ID, customer name, segment, product code, postal code, sorry. Right. So no changes in the customer ID, customer name, and the segment. It is good. Text is good. So now coming back to the postal code, as you know that it is just for an information. Okay, even though it is a number, it is just for an information. We are not going to do any kind of aggregations like sum, count, average. So I want to make this one to the text. It is by default, it is a whole number. So convert it to text data type. Do these changes, all of you. Postal code, convert it from the whole number to the text data type. Everybody done postal code?
Yes.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Now, the data, the rows which has got the postal code, okay, has got the number, particular postal code, and others which do not have a, it is making it as a null. Okay. As a technical person, null means data is not available. Okay. Data yet to update. Now, when I look at it, it is a null. So I can understand null. What do you mean by null? So what I want to do, I want to replace this null values to a legible values, which means user understandable. So what I will do, I want to replace the null to a NA, not available. I want to replace this. So what I will do, select the particular column, right click on it. I have something called replace values. So click on the replace values. Now you type null, NULL. It should be a case sensitive. If it is in a lower case, okay, type it in a lower case. Sometimes if you want to replace the text, which is in the upper case, then it should be in upper case. Or camel case means it should be in a camel case. So always replacing the values based upon the values. If it is an upper case or lower case, you need to type accordingly. In this situation, null is in the lower case. So I'm typing null is a lower case. And I say type not in the replace with, I will say not available. And then say OK. All the null values will be replaced with not available. Just select the postal code. I'm repeating again. Right click on it. You have a replace values. Click on the replace. Type null, NULL, and the replace with you type the not available value. And then say OK. This is how you find some text and replace it.
Actually, I had a question,
Yeah, go
sir.
ahead.
That if, like, there are different, options, like if there is null, so it can be in different lowercase or capital, sorry, I mean other cases also. It can be, like, null, or it can be N oblique A. Okay, so you have to replace the values separately one by one, or
Yes,
is
yes,
there
you are
any
right.
other option?
Yes, yes, you are right.
It's one by one. Okay.
Yes, yes. So right now I have replaced the lowercase null to not available. Supposing say in future you may get the, if you predict that you are getting the null values like this null. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have to include this step as well. I mean camel case null, right? N as
Right,
an
right.
uppercase,
Capital.
other or
Right.
no. Then you include this step not available
Okay.
because it is to be recorded in the applied steps.
Right.
Right. And
Right.
again,
So it should be one by
full
one. Like if there
uppercase
are
null.
multiple, so it should be one by
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I'm adding the steps. Null not available. Good question.
What did you call it? Canal case, is it?
Yeah, camel case means
Upper.
first letter should be uppercase, other letter will be lowercase.
Okay, like
That is a camel case, they will call it as.
okay. And what about blanks and space and all that?
Blanks and space. Yeah, let me finish this. So uppercase null I have done.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And if you have blanks, again go to replace values. Now this is a blank value. If you have blank value, then you say include this also, not available.
Okay.
Space means how many space you should train. So normally when you have a space, then we have to remove it first. Okay. So you select the particular text field,
Uh-huh.
right click on it. If you say transform, you have something called a trim. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Remove the space. Trim means it will remove the succeeding and the preceding space of the particular text.
Both the sides.
Yeah. Include this trim. Any spaces that will be removed.
Wow. Okay.
And includes the steps inside the beginning of the this one. I trimmed the text. I'm moving the step in the beginning itself. So I trim it, drag and drop anywhere here. Right. So likewise, before the rename, I'm putting the steps here, trim.
Okay.
So normally it is a good practice for all the rows, right? Whatever. Change type. Right. So all the text columns, okay. It is good practice that we do include the step, remove the trim steps at the last or in the beginning, whichever according to the business logic you can do. So far so good, team.
So one time you use the trim and you have applied it to all the columns.
No, no, that is only for this column alone.
Okay, every column will have to do.
Yes, every column you have to select the particular column, include that separate steps only for that column alone, trim.
Okay.
For example, say I want to remove the space for a city. Okay, right click on it, say transform, trim it. Right click on it, transform, trim it. A step is included. Right? You can rename this. For example, double click on the particular step, right click on it, rename it. Okay, I'll say trim city. You can rename the steps.
Uh-huh.
Next one, state, right click on it, transform, trim it. Country, trim it. So everything, since we have continuously using the trim, this trim is applicable for the steps, all the three columns. Trim city, state and country, right? Simply say I will say trim. Rename it trim. All the trim column steps you can include it at the one shot. Now I'm looking at the data type for rest of the postal code is completed. City, state, country, region, market are all text. So I'm keeping it as a text itself. Product ID, category, subcategory, product. No changes here. These are all text by default.
Trim has to
So when
go
it
one
comes,
by one for the column, or we can do it for multiple column.
I mean, you can select the multiple columns as well. For example, say you want to do for multiple columns. So if you want to select the multiple columns, you can keep the control key pressed and select the multiple column. Okay, right click on it. Okay, transform and then do a trim.
Okay. So it will go for sheet also, the entire sheet.
Sheet means all the columns.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to select by what are all the columns because certain columns you have, right? It's in numbers. So
Uh-huh.
you cannot select all the columns. So you can select the particular columns by pressing the control key.
Okay.
Keep your control key pressed and select the multiple columns. Here I am selecting the order priority.
It will not work where it is not applicable, you mean? Suppose it's not, the trim is not required for shipping cost, but we select it, then the trim function will not work.
Yeah, obviously for number columns, the trim will not work. Trim is a text function. Only we can use it for the text data type.
No, by mistake, if we select it and we use this trim, so it will not get applied for other call wherever it is applicable.
Correct. Yeah, it is not applicable. Yes.
Okay.
Right click here. Trim it. Sometimes you can use Control A so that you will select all the columns. Control A is a shortcut key. If you want to select all the columns and deselect it, keep the control key pressed and deselect the column which is not applicable. Like
Okay.
this.
Deselecting is with the control, yeah?
Yeah, control key press and deselect it. Right click and control key pressed, order key is not there. Transform and then trim it. So this is how we trim it. Right?
Okay.
Right. Now coming back to the sales column. Okay. The sales one, as you know that it is involves a monitoring. Right. So click on the sales. By default, you can see 1.2 is assigned, which means a decimal number is assigned to it.
Okay.
So decimal number means we can use it the decimal number. It's nothing wrong for sales, but I will change it to the fixed decimal, which is dollar. Okay, second one. So change the sales column data type from decimal number to a fixed decimal. All of you. Sales column, you select the data type 1.2, it is a decimal data number and convert it to fixed decimal number. And quantity, I'm leaving it as 123, whole number. Discount, let it be in decimal number. And the profit. Profit also, you can convert it to
This
fixed decimal
decimal,
number.
can we means can we fix like 3 decimal or 2 decimal like that?
No, here we cannot do anything. It is a data, right? It
Okay.
is a source data. We cannot fix the decimal data type. By default, it is a 2. In the front end, we can decide it.
Okay.
Change the profit column to the fixed decimal. And also the shipping cost also fixed decimal.
Fixed decimal.
So likewise, this is a mandatory check that you need to do. Each and every column should have the appropriate data type because it is a typed system. Power Query is strongly a typed system. It works based upon the data type. Do the data type check for rest of the two queries. People, I do see person and region, it is text. So I'm leaving it as it is. Go to the returns. Here also I'm leaving it as it is. Because Power BI assigned the text data type for each every column and that is right. Do till here and see whether you have any doubts. I'm just waiting.
What is the difference of this fixed decimal and decimal? Decimal
It
number
is a
and fixed
decimal number. Decimal number means, see, for monetary benefits, it will have a different data type. It will not have any kind of, it will not treat it as a decimal number. It will treat it as a monetary. If you learn about the SQL server, they will call it as a money data type, small money, large money. For now, you don't see any kind of difference for a decimal and then the fixed decimal. But when you make it as a fixed decimal, the Power BI assume that it is a money and it will work accordingly.
Okay.
Right. Now what I will do, I'm done my work. So a basic data cleansing task is completed. I don't see other data are all good so far. So what I will do, I will load this data, the cleaned data to the Power BI desktop. So go click on the home ribbon. On the extreme left, you can see a close and apply, right? Here. On the extreme left, in the home ribbon, you can see close and apply. Click on the close and apply. If you have close and apply, you will be landing up in this page. And you can see a pane called the data pane on the right hand side. Okay. All the three tables are loaded here. Here is, you can see orders as a table, people as a table on the right hand side. And this is called the data pane. Data is written it here, right? This is called data pane on the right hand side of the screen. This is called orders table, people table, and return table. And you have an arrow mark besides that. When you click on it, the table will be expanded and you can see all the column names are available or field names. See, all of you load this data and experience it, expand the orders and collapse it. When you click, it will expand. When you click again, it will be collapsed. The field names will be collapsed. Only table names will be shown here. Now I'm going to save this file. Go to the file, save as, file ribbon, save as. I go to my draft folder and save it as a day one file. Okay. Now we can see in the next one, save type as dot star.pbix. So all the Power BI file will have an extension of .pbix. Like Excel, it will be having .xlsx. Okay. So all the Power BI desktop file will have an extension of .pbix. So day one .pbix. That is how it will be saved. Save it. All of you save this file before we proceeding.
Which option you used for saving this? Home
Go to
and
the file ribbon,
file,
save
save
as.
as. Okay. All right.
Everybody loaded the data?
You saved all the three files at a time, or one by
No,
one
no,
you
no,
did
no.
it?
These are all the tables, okay, inside this file. And this file, I'm saving it as a one single name. Save as, browse it, day one. That's it.
Okay.
One file. Inside this file, you have loaded the three tables. That is how it is.
Okay. Oh,
Now, I'm closing this file. Okay.
it's-
I go to this folder directly, draft folder. I do see this day one file available. I double click here to open this file. All of you close the file and open it again. See, are you comfortable in closing and opening the application? When you close and open, then you can see that the data is all properly saved. When you open it, you should be able to see the in the data pane all the three tables.
Yes, able to see the data.
Okay, good.
Draft.
Right. Now, when you expand the table, you can see the field names or column names. So besides the column name, you can see an icon here. Okay. You can see the discount table, discount column has got the summation mark. This means that all the columns which has got the whole number or decimal data type, okay, will have this summation mark. This indicates that this particular column we can do any kind of aggregation, sum, okay, multiplication, division, all the aggregations you can do. That is what it indicates. Now, when it comes to the date, order date is a date data type. You can see a calendar icon besides that. Okay, you can adjust this data column a little more like this. When you by date, order is a date data type. By looking at it, you can see a calendar icon besides that. You have an arrow mark besides the order date. When you click on it, you can expand it. When you expand, you can see a date hierarchy. This is called an hidden table. So all the date columns by default, you can see it is a date hierarchy, which means the particular date has been segregated into still more further divided into year, quarter, month, and day. And we can collapse it, open it, and collapse it. So date hierarchy is an hidden table inside the date. You will not be able to see directly this, but you can make use of it. Right? And profit column, you can do aggregation. Quantity, you can do aggregation.
Mine is still
Sales,
opening. I did not open it again.
which one?
I saved the day one, and
Hmm.
I've opened it. It's still opening. Did not
Oh,
open.
still opening. Okay, just give it some time.
Okay. Yeah, it's open. Oh, after opening, what is to be done?
Just double click on the file. As you normally, if you open Excel or Word file, you double click on the Power BI file, right? Just double click it. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, it opened now.
Opened. And now you should see this data pane. You should see the three tables.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Now expand the orders and see the icon besides the observe the icon, summation, calendar. And whenever you don't see any icon besides the column, then it indicates that it is a text data type.
Okay.
right? Now, this is the data pane is all about. Now, when you come to the extreme left, you can see the report view. So this is the report view. And the right hand side, here where I'm blocking it here, this is called the canvas area, a report canvas area. So this is the place in the report view. When you click on it, you can see the canvas area. In this canvas area, you have visualizations. The visualization pane, you have the various charts available. Okay. When you click on the particular visuals, automatically the particular visuals will be placed in the above the report canvas area. Okay. And this is called a tile, a report tile, which is placed on top of the above the canvas area. And you click on the particular visual and you can move anywhere around this canvas area. Try this, all of you. Click on the report canvas and click on the particular visual, any visual of your choice, say column chart. A tile will be available here. And you click on the style and you can move anywhere this tile here. And when you want to remove this, just click on the report tile and say click on the delete button. Or click on it, right click and say click on the three dots and say remove. The particular tile will be removed. Everybody got the tile and are able to navigate this, move this tile?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Now this is called the report view. Okay. So now I'm using any one report. Right. Okay. Now next one is table view. When you click on the table view, now you can see the actual data. Now you can see the data pane. You know, click on the people. Now you can see the physical data available in this table view. Click on the returns. You can see the physical data available. This is called table view. Again, if you want to navigate, you want to go back to the report view. Now click on this report view on the top. Now it will take you to the report view. If you want the table view, click on the table view. And next one, you can see the model view. The model view, you can see the physical structure of this particular table. You can click on it on top of it and move anywhere. This is the place where we will be doing the data modeling. Click on the particular table, you can move anywhere around this area. Every table you can move independently. Again, if you want to navigate to any one of the panes like a table view or report view, click on the particular view. Right. Now this is the page one. Like in Excel sheet, if you want to rename this page, okay, page one on the bottom left. Okay, double click on top of it and then rename it. So I want to rename it as a say dashboard. Keep saving your file so that you will not lose any changes.
Which view?
Now, sorry,
This is which view this is?
this is a report view. I'm in the report view. Yeah.
Okay. Dashboard.
Yeah. In the report view, it is by default it is a page one, and I'm renaming it to dashboard. Double click here and then rename it.
We have to save it also.
Yeah, parallelly you keep saving your files.
Control S.
Yeah, Control S. Shortcut key, Control S, as usual.
Okay.
Oh, so far so good, everybody.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now I have loaded the data from the Power Query. I forgot one step in the Power Query. I want to go back to the Power Query editor and I want to do some further more edits, further more data cleansing. So how do we navigate between the Power Query editor and the Power BI desktop? Okay. In the home ribbon, you have something called queries. In that you have a transform data. Click on the transform data. You have select the first option, transform data. Now when you click on the transform data, it will take you to the Power Query editor. Now you can resume your data cleansing task. Once you've done any data cleansing task, again, you want to come back to the Power BI desktop. Again, click on the home ribbon. You say close and apply. This is how you navigate between the Power BI desktop and Power Query editor. Try this, all of you.
So actually, I had a question.
Yeah.
If like in the table view, okay, like you
Mm,
can go and
mm, mm.
rename the columns if you can see the column name.
Yeah, we can do the
So does
rename
it,
column here as well. Yes, yes.
yeah, but does it get saved or you have to go to the transform data, then only it will you have to use close and apply and then save it, or we can
When you do it
directly
in the Power, no, when you do it in the Power Query, okay, it's the right way to do that. So when you do it here, it will stays only in the Power Query. See, for example, order ID is there. I say order ID 1. Okay,
okay.
order ID 1. Underscore 1, I'm doing it. You can do the renaming here as well. But this renaming it is only for the Power BI desktop. It doesn't goes and edits in your Power Query editor. See here, I'm going to the home ribbon. I go to the Power Query editor. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is edited here as well.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
question actually.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
So it gets saved, right, automatically,
Yes, it gets saved automatically. You can
or
see here,
only for the column name,
rename the step.
or you can do some other things also, like in the table itself, we can edit something and it directly
In
gets saved.
the table view.
Yeah, or it's like by I mean there are limitations over there in the table view.
Yes. See, for example, yeah, you can filter some data, so it will affect.
Okay, it
Um,
will affect, right?
that is what. Yeah, it will affect. For example, say here, uh, say segment. Okay, I'm filtering some records. Say home office, I don't want.
Okay.
I unfilter this home office. So if I go to and see this the transform data in the Power Query editor, it will be filtered. Orders. Here, a step is included.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to learn about the column profiling, which means I'll let you know. See, there is
Okay.
something called column profiling. Yeah. So the data that you see here, okay, the preview of the data. The preview of the data is only for 1,000 rows. Okay. The steps that you applied here is applied only for the first 1,000 rows. Okay. Now you can see on the bottom left of this something called column profiling. The data type that you have applied, okay, is only for first 1,000 rows. Only first 1,000 rows only you will be able to see it here as well. Now, what will happen to the rest of the rows when you close and apply? Okay, when you close and apply, you can see the data are, it is trying to load. So what does it mean? It is trying to apply the steps one by one to the rest of the rows during your load. That is what it will do. So
So you
from
mean to say that
1,001, huh?
no, sorry, continue.
Okay. From 1,001 rows till end of the row, all the data types are applied one by one, and all the applied steps are applied to the rest of the rows one by one, and then it will load it to the Power BI desktop. So that is why you can see here, even though you have unfiltered the home office data, when you go and see it inside this transform editor, Power Query editor, okay, now you can see here, the step was not available in the beginning. Now what did I do? Okay, I said that, say, click on here, say okay. Now I said, refresh it. I'm saying refreshing the Power BI data. I go to the transform data and I can see this here. Refresh it, which means the data that which I have done it there, okay, that step has to be applied for rest of the rows. So that is why you can see the filtered rows available.
Okay.
So always it is recommended that whenever you want to do some kind of filtering, always come back to the transform data, which means in the Power Query editor. Now you do your filterings here. Now you do
So
here.
because it has limitations also. So if you're
Correct.
directly edit on the table view, so it will only be for the 1,000 rows. And if you're coming to the
Yes.
transform data, it will be for the total rows, right? Oh, I mean the rows,
No, no,
right?
no, 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 no. It's the other way around. Now I have done the filtering of the records, right? Now this filtering of the record is only for the first 1,000 rows. You can see here, column profiling.
Right.
We'll learn about this column profiling. Okay. Now it is applied only for the first 1,000 rows. Now when I say close and apply, now it will apply this filtering for the rest of the rows from 1,001 till last. This filtering will be applied and then it will be loaded the date. Now you can see here in segment,
Got
in the table data, you will not see that home office.
right.
Right. So this will call it as a limiting. We are limiting the data set. We'll learn about this in a later session. And just because you have asked, I have answered this.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Now, I go to the report view. Everybody is good so far. I go to the transform data. I'm unfilled. I'm including that segment data as well. I'm deleting this step filtered. Go to home data, close and apply. Right. Now I can expand this ribbon, I mean this data pane, and collapse it and expand it. Okay, so likewise visualization also I can expand and collapse it. I have something called filters also, filter pane, expand and collapse it. Right. Now this is called the report canvas area. I want to do some formatting here. Okay, I want to change the background of this. I want to create a template, background settings of this canvas area. So I click on here. I go to the visualization pane. Okay, I click here to format your report page. There are two things. One is called add your data to the visual, where you can add your visuals in there. And then you have something called format your report page. So depends upon the property. Now I clicked on this canvas. So it is show it will allow you to edit the report canvas settings. So click on this, format your report page. Now you have something called canvas background. Expand the canvas background and select a background color. You have a background color. Select one background color. Say some dark color. I'm clicking on the last row, third column on the last row and last column, third column from the last. Setting this color. Now I don't see this background color has been changed. Okay. In order to affect this, make this affect, here's something called transparency. Okay. Reduce this transparency by clicking on this button and come back, make it to the left. Now you can see this. All you have to do this, the format page, in the canvas background, you select a color, dark color. And if you have any image, you can select it. Right now I'm selecting a background color. By default, when the transparency is 100%, you will not be able to see that color. So reduce this transparency. If you slowly reduce it, you can see the color changing slowly.
Selecting any color is okay or it matters?
Yeah, any color you can do it.
Okay.
Normally we'll keep it as a dark color background and or medium dark color, and then we'll project it.
Okay. It will not affect the size of it.
Size means which size?
The file size.
No. It is not going to affect the file size. Right? So keep saving your file. On the top, you can see what time it has saved. So manage this savings so that you will not lose the data. Now, I want to create a title for this report. Okay, this is a sales dashboard. Okay, how do I create a title? In the home ribbon, I have something called text box here. Okay, so click on the text box. A text box will be available for you. You can resize it however you want. Okay, now moving this text box is a little bit challenge for everybody. Try to insert it and resize it. I will tell you how to move it. Now it will allow you, when you click on it, it will allow you to type the text. So I will say sales analysis dashboard. Select the text and it will allow you on the bottom side, you can increase the font and you can do the formattings of this text box. So I'm keeping the text to font size to 32 and expanding till end of this right hand side margin. Do this all of you. Insert a text box and type the sales analysis dashboard and select it and increase the font size of this. Like select it and increase the font size. You can see the formatting settings available.
Done, sir.
Mhm. Mhm. You will be finding the challenging in moving this. When you click on it, it will allow you to edit. It will not allow you to move it. So what you have to do, you click on the edge of the line. Okay, first select it. You can see the corners are glowing. Okay, now keep your mouse pointer on the corner and then you can be able to move this up, down, left, right, anywhere. Are you able to move it?
Yes.
How did you select it? Can you show it again, please?
Yeah, I'm doing it again. So when you click on it, it will allow you to edit, right? You can type your text, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, on the corner, you just click out. Click on the thin line, and then you can move it.
Okay.
Anywhere on the top or bottom. Okay, click on the line, top line. I want to give some background color. So select this text box. Okay, you have the format box, text box on the right hand side. Okay. So click on the expand the effect, give some background color. Whatever the background color you need, light blue color, whatever it is, just leave it. It will available in the format text box. Okay, and expand the effect and see the first option background. Change the color.
This Control Z works here.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Control Z will work. Here it will work, but not in the Power Query.
Okay.
You type something and say Control V. It will work here. Can you able to change the background of the this one? Color?
Yes.
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 Okay. Now I'm proceeding. Do it on your own speed, okay? Now you can see that corners are 90 degrees, very sharp. I want to make this one as a curved one. Okay. So click on the effects. You have something called visual border in the effect. Second option. Okay, collapse this background. Expand this visual border. You set it on visual border to be on. Expand the visual border. Now you have something called rounded corners. Okay. You increase this point to 15 or 16. Okay. Automatically all the corners will be chopped. It will be a smooth curve. Visual border. If you want the border color, if you want to fit some any border color, you fix it. Say white color. You want to increase the width, say 2 points, say increase it. Border. Save your file.
Could you just show me how did you get the, I mean, the text box, the way you shaped it into oval?
Here, select the text box first. Okay. In the format text box, are you getting the format text box? In the effect,
Yes.
okay. Ex expand the visual border. In the visual border, you have round corners, right? You can adjust this round. By default, it will be in a 1 pixels, which is very 90 degrees. Okay, that 1 pixel, you increase it to 15 by clicking on this round and increase it.
Okay, got it.
And set the border color to white and increase the width to 2 pixels. So that the border will be the white color that will be glowed.
Where's the border?
Border, yeah, you can see in the visual border, you increase the border color, change the border color to white.
On that I
You
did.
can
The
see.
white one.
Yeah, I mean that helps you to round the curve, round the corners.
Yeah.
It,
And after that
you
you
increase,
selected white color, you said?
yeah, that border color by default it will be in black. Since we have given the dark color background, that the border will not be visible, so I'm changing the border color to white. Border color to white and the border width to 2 pixels. By default, it will be in 2. You want to make it to 2 or 3, you make it as a 3.
Color white.
So that it will be visible, the border.
Yeah.
Everybody created the title so far?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Now, this is a template which I've created. So what I will do, this is the one I'm going to create a multiple pages. So I will right click on that and I will say, I right click on this page, dashboard here below, bottom page where we have renamed, right? And duplicate it. And then I will rename it, this one to template. So whenever I need, I will make a copy of it and then try to use it. So save this as a template.
This template will also get saved to our data file, draft day one file.
Yes, yes. Another page I'm creating, that's all. This is a page and another page I'm creating.
Okay, I mean, whatever we are doing here, it will get saved over there in day one also.
Yes, yes, correct. Like in
All right.
Excel sheet, right? Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You keep on adding your sheets, right?
Yes.
Likewise, here also I'm adding page 1, page 2, page 3. That's all.
All right.
When you click on the plus, you have a new page, right? Here in the plus button, you click on adding your new pages. So I'm making a copy of this existing template. That's all. So everything is saved inside this only one single file. So far, good, everybody. Any breaks you need? Or shall we proceed?
Yes.
We can proceed.
We can proceed. Okay. Now, I want to build a dashboard. Right? Now, here, before that, before making a template, I want to insert an icon here, which means I want to insert an logo. Okay. Now I'll go, let me go to the sales dashboard to the internet. I will download one logo. Say Google. Say download an image like this. I will save it as. Save this as a .png file. Okay. Any image you can download and save it as a PNG file. So let me do a snapshot, snippet. Everybody know how to do a snippet, right? And I'm saving it.
Yes.
Save this as a .png as a separate file in the folder where you have that right source draft, right? In the root folder, you will link it as logo. It should be PNG file, PNG, saved as. Save it. Now this file, I will load it and put it on the top right corner of my report. Okay. So how do I do it? In the insert ribbon, I have image, right? Click on the image and then select this file. The file will be available. That logo will be available here. Load it. It. Now you can create this template again. Duplicate and create it. Resolve.
Yeah,
Go to the
after
insert
saving the
ribbon.
logo, what did we do?
Yeah, I saved it as a .png right here.
Uh-huh.
Right. I saved this file as a logo .png file. I went to the Power BI report, clicked on the insert ribbon and imported this image. Click on this image and browse for this logo.
Okay.
It will be available here and resize it and place it on the right corner.
Okay.
Resize it like this. And place it as a top.
Okay. I'm just trying it.
Everybody done this logo?
No, 1 minute.
Yeah, do it. I'll wait for you.
I copied it to the clipboard, and then how do we paste it to save it in the file?
Oh, okay. You have a snippet, right?
Yeah.
Snippet do you have, right?
Yes.
You go to this website, okay? Open the snippet. Snipping
Your
tool.
voice is breaking.
Open the snipping tool,
Uh-huh.
right? The snipping tool will be having like this, right? Click on the new. Now it will allow you to cut the page. You have a plus icon, right? So click here,
Yeah. Yes.
right? And
This
then leave
item.
it.
Yeah.
Automatically you will be getting it here. Now you save this image. Click on this, save as, save it as a file, logo file.
I got copied to clipboard. After that, I thought I have to go and
Okay, you
paste
got a clip, copy to the clipboard. Okay, fine. What do you do? Open a Paint,
paint. Okay.
MS Paint.
Uh-huh.
Now paste it here.
Paint. Okay.
Okay. Now you do file save as PNG, right?
Okay. No need to resize. Just save it, yeah, directly.
Just say save as. That's all.
Save the file.
Save the
Save as
file. That's it.
PNG.
And then go to the Power BI and import it.
Logo. PNG. Insert image.
Getting it? Yeah, I mean, Pandey, have you raised your hands for something? Any queries you need? I mean, your voice is not audible.
No,
You
sir.
need to unmute.
No, no, sir. It's long back.
Okay, right. Yeah. Everything good, right, so far?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Suraj, is that good? Have you imported the logo?
Yes, I imported the logo, but in the paint pasted it in one corner, so the full paper got selected there.
Do it
Okay, but I
again then.
got it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check it later on.
Right. Now, I'm proceeding. Now, I want to place the total sales. Okay, what was the total sales? Now, I can see this, the total sales is available in the sales column. In the sales. Right. Now, how do we display it? Now, with the help of the card visual, I'll be able to show it as a total sales, which means I need to go and see this. Okay, sales, I'll go to the table view and see this sales column. Okay, in the sales column, what I will do, I need to sum the entire value. So for that, you can see already a sales column is available for summation. Okay. Now, here in the visualization pane, you can see in the fourth row, last column, something called card visual. Okay. Now click on this card visual. You can see the tile which is available here. Resize it. Okay. Now in the sales, in the data pane, in the order table, you have a sales. So drag and drop this sales column inside this card visual. You will be getting 12.64 million. So card visual is a visual which will helps you to display a scalar value. Scalar value means one value. So sum of the total sales. All of you try this.
Yes.
Card visual. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah. Team, I'm back here. Right. Everybody imported the card visual?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now let's do some formatting here. Right. Now here we can see 12.4 million. Okay. Now by default you will be getting the dollar, right? Dollar to 12.64, right? How do you change this? Now select this particular column, sales. Now in the column tools, you will be having the currency by default. Right. Okay. Now you want to change it to different currency. Now I want to from rupees, I want to convert to dollar. So here I select to the United States dollar. Select the column in the data pane, okay, and change it to dollar form.
Uh, In data pane, what did we select now? Column,
The particular column, sales column.
sales column. Okay.
Select the sales column. Go to the column. By default, column tools will be enabled for you. Now in the formatting session, you convert, you have a option. Select the currency. Whichever the currency you need, you can select it.
Sorry, actually, sir, I don't have the column tools option over here.
So see when you click on the report canvas, you cannot see the column tools. Now you select the sales column. Look at my screen. Look at the
Okay.
sales column. Now column tools will be enabled for you.
Okay.
Now you do your format. Sound good?
No, yet I'm not getting it.
Share your
There is
screen.
Like you have to first come out of the cell, right? The sum of sales, right? And click it on the.
Yeah, see, I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Okay. I'm inserting a card visual, right?
Right.
I'm resizing it.
Okay.
Right. Now I have a sales column in the data pane in the order table.
Right.
I have a sales table, right? So click on the sales column and drag and drop this column here inside the sales.
Right.
This way also you can do, or the right way is once you click on this now report canvas, there is no column tools are available. Now click on this particular uh, um, card visual. Okay. Now in the
Okay.
visualization pane, you can see fields here, right? Fields.
Right.
Right. Drag and drop this sales column from the data pane to the fields in the visualization. Now you get the dot.
Right.
Now, for me, it was rupees. Right? For example, you want to change it to a different currency format,
Right.
currency format, not the exact currency. Right. Now you select this column, sales in the data pane. Now you should get the column tools.
Okay. Got it.
Right. Now go and change the format. For the particular column, you are changing the format. That's what it is.
There's no search option to this or drop down, currency drop down.
No. Here you cannot do search. It is column specific. Now, when you click on the report canvas, the column tools will be disabled. Depends upon the nature of the object, the particular ribbon will be enabled.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now let me do some formatting like I want to create a title for it. Okay. Total sales. Select the card visual. In the visualization pane, you have format your visuals. Select the format your visuals. Again, you have two tabs. One is visual and the general. All of you listen my look to my screen, visual and the general. So click on the general. Okay, you have a title option. You say title by default, it will be off. On the title, expand the title. You give some text, total sales. Try this, all of you. Now you can see a total sales available there.
First, what option we have selected?
I have selected the card visual.
Card visual, okay.
Yeah. And in the visualization pane, you select the format your visuals. Second, center one. Format your visuals, right?
Yeah.
And then in the format your visuals, you have two tabs. One is visual, another one is general. Right?
Yeah.
Click on the general tab.
General. Okay.
Now you can see the title. Expand the title. Switch on the title and expand the title and you type total sales.
Total sales.
Now I want to format it. You can see the background color. We make it as a center. Change some background color. Increase the font size of the title. Make it as a bold. Okay. Do all these changes. So far, good team. Are you able to create a title, background color?
Yes.
Okay. Now again, I want to chop this corners. So select the card visual, go to the format, the general tab, next effects, the visual border on, and you chop it 15 points. It will be chopped, corners will be chopped.
Usually 15 points is better, yeah?
Sorry?
15 points it's better. Chopping.
Yeah, chopping 15 points will do.
Yeah. Visual border.
Now, the sum of sales is actually a title here. Okay. Already I have given the total sales as a title. So sum of sales is not required for me. So how do I remove it? You can go to the call out value. You can see the format visuals. You have a category labels here. Okay. So switch off the category labels. It's no more required. So that sum of sales will be dismissed, vanished.
What did we remove?
Yeah. Select the card visuals. Go to the format your visuals. You have in the visual tab, you have a category labels, right? By default, it will be on. Switch it off.
Category label.
Switch off the category labels.
Category label.
Now, this 12.64 million is there. I don't want million. I want the exact text. So how do I do it? How do I format this? So select the card visual in the call out value expanded. Okay. Now you have something called display units. By default, the display units will be auto. Okay. Now you want to make it as none. Make it as none. Now you can see the actual values as a number. Again, you want to convert it to thousands. Click on thousands. Make it as millions. Keep it as a millions. Give it a different color. Millions or trillions. Use some dark color. Right? Now, we have dropped the sales column, then how did it add? How did you, it has added the entire column, sum of the entire column and given to us. So when you drag and drop this sales column in the fields, now you can see when you click it in the fields, it will give you a various aggregate options. Some, so for example, now you want the average sales, you can click average sales. Okay, click on this. You want the minimum sales or you want the count of total sales, select the count. So you can change this aggregation because it is of a decimal or a whole number data type. Right? Try this and see. Keep saving your files. So I want to have all these informations like average sales, minimum sales, okay, and then count of sales. So all these are all called KPIs, key performance indicators. Okay. So card visual is a visual which will take me only, it will going to give me only one single output. So I cannot have average sales or minimum sales in a same visual. It will not allow. Now they have introduced another visual, first row from the second last, third row from the last and the first visual, something called multi-row card. Okay. Now what do? You click on the report canvas. Always click on the report canvas when you want to introduce the new visual into the page. So click on the report canvas. You click on the multi-row card. You will get this visual available here. Place it besides this visual. Now I want to give some values. What are the values? Again, sales. Okay. So click on the sales and drag and drop the sales into the fields 3 times. First one is I want the average sale. So click on this down arrow and make it to average. Second one, I want you to know the minimum sales. Minimum sales. Third one, I want to make it as a maximum sales. All of you try this multi-row card. Multi-row card is a visual which will allow you to have the multiple scalar values. Scalar means single value.
Sir, how you copy 3 times sales actually? That's on field.
Just see here. Have you dragged and dropped the KPI? Right?
Yeah.
Drag and drop the sales into the fields. Again, do the same thing. Drag and drop the sales fields again into the fields. Again, do for third time. Sum of sales you will getting by default it is a sum. Okay, now change it to average. Click on the down arrow, change it to the aggregation to average. Average sales. Minimum sales. Maximum sales.
Yeah,
I
I just
also
wanted
wanted
to know this total sales chart. No, one thing we removed it, so I couldn't get that. I just missed on that.
that the millions formatting I have removed and made it to whole number.
Where was that?
Yeah.
You select the
Select the
chart.
card visual. Select the card visual. Go to the format your visuals. In the call out value, you have display units. Right? The display
Yeah,
units you select to none.
yeah. This I got.
Ah,
That on off something you did
that one is
before this. changing the millions and thousands.
Oh.
Before that,
Did you make this corners as a chopped one?
yeah, that was done.
Okay.
We removed something. Some display
We
was
removed the
removed.
sum of sales, which was below the number.
This one, the sum of sales. I was trying to explain this. Do this, you'll understand. Do this multi-row card, you'll understand.
No, there was
By
yeah,
the
correct.
by
There is sum of sales written below 12.64. That I have
that
to
one.
remove.
That is this one. Go to the format visuals. Category labels is there. By
Category
default,
label.
it will be on so that it will display the category label, the sum of sales. So switch it off. We don't want that because we have already given the title total sales.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now these are all called KPIs. Okay. So before you design your dashboard, you need to, as a data analyst, you need to sit with the business analyst. There is a person called business analyst who knows about the business. So you sit with him and check what are the informations that you want to show it in the dashboard. So those informations are called key performance indicators. So total sales is one key performance indicators, average sales, minimum sales, maximum sales. And I also wanted to include the so drag and drop the sum of profit. So these are all called each and every information that you see in the dashboard is a KPI, key performance indicator. So I want to give a name to this. Okay. So for this multi-row card, I go to the format visuals, go to the general, and in the title I'll on it and I will give key performance indicators. So try drag and drop the sales 3 times and change the aggregate function to average, minimum, and max respectively. And also I need the total profit.
How do we write this key performance indicator?
Yeah, in the title, right? So select the the multi-row card, go to the format visuals. In the general, you have a title, right? Switch it on and expand the title. You type it here. Key performance.
Format visual general title. General title. Yes, got it.
Now, I don't want to keep formatting every time. So what I will do, listen here all of you. I want to copy the format of this card visuals to the multi-row card. So what I will do, I will select this card visual. In the home ribbon, I have format painter. Okay. Click on the format painter. You will have a paintbrush available. Now you want to apply it to the multi-row card. Just click on this multi-row card. Automatically, this particular visual also will become the will apply the same format.
Yes.
This is called format painter. Keep saving your files so that tomorrow next week also we'll be using the same file So keep safe these files. We'll be reusing this file every day. So here, have you created so far? Applied the format?
Oh, what did you do it exactly? How did you do it?
Oh, okay. I'll do it again. Right. This is what the case, right? Everybody is still here? Right. So select this card visual. First
Your
one. Okay.
screen,
Card.
I'm not able to see the screen.
Let me share it again. Stop sharing and is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Suraj, yeah. Okay. Select this card visual. Okay.
Okay.
Click on the format painter.
Okay.
The mouse will become as a paintbrush. Now click on the multi-row card where you want to apply this format. Just click it. That's it. Copy the format and apply it here.
Got it.
This one, the second area, I can give some gray color. White is too bright. So what I will do? Format here. General data format.
You have to check on effects now.
Sorry. So go to the back in the effect, select the card visual. Okay. Here you have some that title in the effect where you change it to curved on, right? Chop the corners. Here it was the white background, so I'm making it as a little bit of darker one. And shadow, so that the shadow will be inside. Bottom right inside. Do some shadow effect. Everything is here. The format visuals, the general, the effect. You can do anything. Shadow. The shadow, you make it as inside. Fine. Right. Now you can see this. The category labels are not displaying here because we have applied the same format of this one to here. Right. So what I will do, I will go to the visual and then switch on the category labels. I got the category labels. In this category labels, I don't want to have this off and on. So I need average sales. So I need to rename this fields. Go to the format visuals. Instead of average of sales, I have the fields, right? I have an option of double click. It will allow you to edit this. I say average sales committed to. Double click, remove the off. I'm renaming it to minimum sales. I can rename this, all of you. Total profit. Good.
Yeah, let's see.
The font size is very little bit. I want to increase the font size of this average sales, right? It's very tiny. So I go here. If I don't know anything, what I will do, I have a search option here. I'll say font. It'll give me a font option. Okay, you increase it to 15. If you don't know anything, you go to search option and type the text, whatever you're trying to find, and it will give you that option. This total profit, is it in rupees? So again, I want to change it to dollar, right? So again, I click on the total, profit column. I get the column tools.
That font size,
Select
how did
the,
you get that?
yeah, I'm coming back.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Select the multi-row card. Go to the format visuals, type here font. And you can see the font is available in various places. And I change it inside this call out values. This is called call out values.
Okay.
First thing, call out values.
This will be applicable for all the.
No, only for this call out values only.
Yeah, means all the call out value, all three, four.
Yes, all the four, yes.
Format visuals, visualization. And
Sounds good so far, team?
Yes.
Now, I want to give some separator line. I want to say some divider line distinguishing the average sales, minimum sales, and total profit. Okay,
sorry,
so
one
how do
more
I
thing
draw the line?
left out. This total profit, I don't have it.
Yeah, you have the select the multi-row card, drag and drop the
One more time.
profit column, drag and drop the profit column as the fourth one,
Okay.
and rename it to total profit.
Profit. Total profit. Yes.
Okay. So this total profit, there is some decimal places is there. I don't want. So I want to remove the decimal places. So click on the profit column. In the column tools, you have this formatting, right? Select it to 0. Now I want to create a divider line. Okay. So how do I create a line? Go to insert. You have a shape. You have a line. So click on the line. You have a slanting line. Right? You will get this line. Reduce the size and make it as a vertical one. By default, it is a horizontal. So when you click on this object, you will get the format shape object here. Okay. Now expand this rotation. In the shape, you type it to 90 degrees. It will become vertical.
Which card we have taken this?
No, this is cool. Insert shapes. You
Yeah.
have this line. This is not a visual. This is a shape.
Line. Okay. Insert line.
And by default, it is a horizontal shape. Select the shape. You format shape in the expand the rotation. Expand the rotation and make it to shape to 90 degrees. You can change the direction to 90 degrees and place it here. Resize the height and fix it here. Make a multiple copies of it. Control C, Control V, and place it here.
Done.
Done, right? Now you group it. All the three things will be independent. So keep Control key pressed. Select all the three items, three
Sorry,
lines. Vertical.
Control C and Control paste we have to do.
To make a multiple copies.
Control C. Can you show that how do you did Control C, Control V?
Yeah, I'm deleting it. Have you placed this vertically?
I placed, but it's not. It's overlapping on the words.
See, this is like
Coming
here
on
only,
the
right? This only, right?
yeah.
Have you done this?
Yes, this I got.
Uh, take and make it and keep it on play on top of it, on top of this visual. That's it. Now you select it, readjust it to the right width. Control C, Control V. You get a copy of it and move it and keep it here. That's it.
That red line is coming there. We should drop it. No.
Which red line? You adjust bit in this white space, white color, right?
Yeah, white color.
Keep it in so that it is adjusted only for the white color. Do some partitioning it. That's all.
No, this is not. This line color is become white. I mean,
White.
yeah. How did you change the color of the line?
I didn't change by default. See the shape, na? If you want, you can change the shape of the some style. You go. You can change the color. Whatever color you need, you can change it.
Yeah. In general,
Shape.
format.
Select the particular shape and the format shape. You have a shape. This one tab, right?
Yeah.
The tab you
Shape.
have a style option. That you can change the color.
Okay. What I'll take.
So right now, I wanted to see when I move it, these three things moves independently, right? So I don't want to do that. I want to make these three things group together. Select the three objects, okay? Right click on it, group it, so that it
Sorry,
becomes
my
a one
line has
single.
become horizontal. I selected horizontal line, I think.
No, no, by default, see here, shape, by default, it will be an horizontal only, right?
Uh-huh.
You make it to vertical. How do you make it as a vertical? Select it. In the format shape, you have a rotation, right? Expand the rotation. In the shape, you type 90. It become
I
vertical.
missed 1 minute. I'll just do that.
Hmm.
Format shape, rotation. In rotation, first one, yeah,
In
90 degree.
rotation in the shape. Shape, you type
Shape.
90 degrees. 90.
Yeah.
And keep it on top of it. And make a multiple copies.
Control C. And where I have to place it, how Control V just if I do.
You keep
Okay, I
it
have to
here
do
like
Control V
this.
and drag it. Okay.
Adjust the height. Okay.
Okay.
Control C, Control V.
Yeah.
You get another copy.
Control C, Control V. Yeah.
Control C, Control V. Now select all the three and right click and group it so that all the three will be in a group.
Control V.
Select like this and right click and group it. It becomes a one single visual.
Control and select 3.
Control and select, or you can select like this. Keep here, select like this.
Drag it. Okay.
So with this, we'll wind it up here. Keep saving your files. We'll continue next week. I'll just do a recap of this. Finish it. So for any doubts, team, and anything you want to get it clarified. So we have imported the raw data into the Power Query editor. And then in the Power Query editor, we have done some data cleansing work. And then in the Power Query editor, we know that how to undo the steps. With the help of the applied steps, we can undo the steps. Right? We have removed the rows, we have not removed the columns. We know how to find and replace the text.
Yes.
Right? So all the data cleansing task, we can do it here. Once you finish your data cleansing task, go to Home Ribbon and you can close and apply. So cleaned data will be loaded into the front end, which is the Power BI. And then we have seen this report view, okay, table view, and then the model view. Difference between these three. And we have created the title and start creating the dashboards with the help of, we have seen the card visuals and we have seen the multi-row card so far. and we have done some formattings on the canvas and formatting how to insert a title with the help of the text box and also the logo, right?
Yes.
Any doubt, anything you want me to repeat before we wind up for the day? Any questions you have? So far, is that clear? This is how we created. We have started creating the dashboard. So next week we will start using these visuals. We'll start learning more about the data cleansing. Okay. I'll try to load it from the web and see how to do the data cleansing there, and we'll see how to do them in the data modeling. Okay. So various
Okay.
other techniques we'll try to learn next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, sir. Thank you. Nothing from my
Yeah.
side.
I think from you, right? Okay. Others, how was the
Yeah, nothing
session?
from my
And
side. Then. Thank
huh?
you. Nothing
Right.
from my side. Thank you.
Okay. Everything is clear. Right.
Yes, thank you so much.
Actually, explain everything is very well at a lot of time and
Sorry.
everything. You explain everything 2 times, 3 times, so we got clarified.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So if you don't have any questions, then so what I would request everybody is that so try to replicate whatever we have done today. Now we have done the day one file, right? So replicate a new, open a new Power BI file, import the data. Okay, whatever we have done today, before you come to the next class, I would request you to create a new file of the same manner so that it will be a review for you, and then you will become more confident in doing what you are doing. So it will help you for the next level of the classes. Okay,
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
so please try to do that, and then we'll catch you next week the same time. Okay,
All
Sure, sir.
right.
right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.